You know who's sticking to being a villain? Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks and the Houston Rockets are hosting the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James tonight. A Los Angeles Lakers team that might be without Anthony Davis, and a Houston Rockets team that is legitimately led by a guy that a lot of people thought they were crazy for giving $80 million over 4 seasons. Because the last that we saw of Dillon Brooks with the Memphis Grizzlies was him being a absolute clown, which we crushed him for when going up against LeBron James, where he said, I poke bears, where he, hit him in the nuts. And it's been an interesting progression for Dillon Brooks, especially over the course of this offseason. So in that series against the Lakers, do you remember when Dillon said that the media and fans are making him into a villain?
The media are making me a villain. The fans are making me a villain. And then that just creates a whole different persona on me. So now you think I intended to hit LeBron James in the nuts. I'm playing basketball, I'm a basketball player. So if I intended, and that's whatever is in the flagrant 2 category of having a flagrant 2, and you think I did that means you think I'm that type of person. And that's why I don't rate Mark Taylor at all.
So you think I'm that type of person. So that's Dillon in what? June? Here's Dillon Brooks in September after helping lead Team Canada to what? A bronze medal at the Basketball World Cup this offseason. He's noticeably different when it comes to his villain role.
It's just a persona, people love it. I've grown to, loving myself. It's just like Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, how he had to figure out how to, create a black mamba, a different persona when he comes on the court. So, I guess that's my persona, the villain.
I mean, that's a pretty dramatic bit of character development over a couple of months. He goes from saying, well, you guys are calling me that, to saying, yeah, I've come to love. That's who I am.
He's like Batman.
Kobe.
He's like Batman. You take what you fear.
A millionaire who beats up people on the basketball court.
Yeah, he's rich. Hits people in the nuts. The Batman definitely hit people in the nuts.
Yeah, like he doesn't kill people, but no, there's no rule about hitting people in the nuts. There's no rule there.
Anything it takes to make Gotham safer. Oh, except kill people.
Except for kill people. Dillon Brooks, before tonight's game against the Lakers, had this to say about his rematch with LeBron James, because this is a huge game for Dillon Brooks. And also it's a big game for LeBron, who I imagine will take this game extremely personally. It's the regular season. He barely cares about any game. But he, who has been throwing shade at Dillon Brooks all summer and was throwing shade at Dillon Brooks for his performance with Team Canada, LeBron is going all out tonight. No matter who's around him, bet your bottom dollar, LeBron is going out of his mind tonight. He is going to try to embarrass Dillon Brooks. Here's what Dillon had to say about going up against LeBron.
What's your mindset going into this game?
Ready to lock him up. Been shooting the ball well. He's been playing well. So I'm just there to make him tired, make him get into that, fourth quarter.
He called him old. Fourth quarter. That's when the old heads usually go to bed.
I do like that he was like, I'm going to lock him up. And then he immediately went into like the politically correct, the PR safe, like, well, I'm just going to try to make him work for it, tire him out. Hopefully in the fourth quarter, he's too tired to beat us. But at first, his first reaction was, I'm going to lock him up. I'm Dillon Brooks. I'm Dillon the villain.
Dillon the villain, indeed, Sean. And he wasn't done with the quotes. I couldn't find these online, but he said some really funny things before this game. So if he was asked about if he'd heard from LeBron James, obviously no. I don't hear anybody directly. Nobody wants to talk to me. I do the talking. I mean, that is what a villain would say in a comic.
I really, I hope he doesn't embarrass himself against the Lakers, because I really like Dillon Brooks right now. No one talks to me. I do the talking.
Oh, you thought that was funny, Sean? Considering there's a certain group of people that are often wrongly painted as poor, as controlling the media. It's a controversial subject these days. This comment about LeBron James is maybe the greatest thing Dillon Brooks has ever said. I feel like LeBron, controls the media. I've never heard anyone say that LeBron James controls the media, but he keeps going. I feel like a lot of guys, have these podcasts and love social media, but I don't really like it. I don't really like media. If I didn't have to talk to you guys, I wouldn't talk to you guys. And, I just block it out and just play basketball. But hang on. LeBron James controls the media. Per Dillon Brooks.
He does. He does control the media.
So now that he's a Rocket, do we have to agree with him?
You don't have to agree with him, but
what? I'm open to the conversation, and I would not have been in years past.
Okay, I don't think he controls the media. Because guess what? LeBron James doesn't control me. That's right. Unfiltered. Un-LeBronified.
Well, if LeBron
Sean
paid
Mapes.
Me, he could control me. He just has to pay me.
That's it, though.
He's not paying me, though.
That's who he controls. He controls the people that are, maybe a certain newsbreaker named Shams Charania who is represented by Clutch. Maybe there's some maybe not controlling going on there, but maybe some information exchanged between Clutch, the company that LeBron founded, and the company that currently represents Sam Charania, the one who tweeted last season, the Memphis Grizzlies under no circumstances will allow Dillon Brooks back on their team. Maybe I'm just saying.
You know what? That's a great point.
Open your third eye.
That's a great way to pull one story and link it to the other, Sean.
Boom. There's a red string between those. And let me tell you one more thing.
Who's the real villain?
The World Bank.
Who's the real villain,
what?
Sean?
George Soros.
I didn't say that.
LeBron.
Don't kill me, please. LeBron controls the media. LeBron controls the media. I'm with Dillon Brooks here. You know what? He's a Houston Rocket. I'm turning a new leaf with the Houston Rockets. We have a better relationship. We're starting off fresh. Yeah. LeBron does control the media. Did you see what the Lakers did just yesterday? They pulled a Daryl Morey. The Lakers contacted the league office following their loss to Miami, sharing numerous clips showing what the team views. The team views as missed foul calls against LeBron James, sources told ESPN. Then on top of that, you got LeBron who's trying to start his own gambling football podcast saying like, we're just like the Steelers where, we got a winning record, but we're not outscoring teams by a whole lot, So, hey, guys, this is real now. Dillon Brooks is getting another opportunity. It's a huge night for him. It's a huge night for LeBron James. And, Dillon is maybe, somebody who lived long enough to become the villain, but maybe the villain can live long enough to be the hero. Die a villain or live long enough to see yourself become the hero?
I don't. The thing is, though, with Dillon Brooks, I don't want him to be the hero. He's our Dark Knight. He's the one who takes the heat because we can't. He gets his hands dirty because I can't get my hands dirty. He's not the hero that the Rockets need. He's the hero that we deserve. And guess what? He's the hero that they have tonight as they are 3-point underdogs against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Some people thought Batman was a villain.
True.
Is Dillon Brooks really a hero?
He was framed. He was framed for the murder of Harvey Dent.
It's true. By himself, which is like real deep. What's the word that people say? Based Batman. #based Brooks.